Well, hello everybody. Well, I have Jesse out, and it's been a little while since I've had Jesse out. He shed, and he's looking just beautiful, as my boy does, don't you, Jess? And yeah, so I thought, well, he's going to be due to eat, and if I don't get him out, then it'll be even longer again before I get him out. So he got the lucky ticket tonight for me to get him out. And I guess too, it's kind of good if you can see him there, as Jess does, and he gives me a bit of a grip. He's took a little bit of shed, just a couple of bits on the top of him there that you missed. You missed it. Hey? Kind of appropriate, because I did a video a little bit earlier today. You like that? with Maya, I believe, and I was talking about nervousness, in snakes and in humans. And Jess, I kind of categorise, and I'm just going to try and wrangle him around, that tail, that prehensile tail that carpets have. Jesse really is a snake that likes that. Hang on. I'm going to let him grip me. If he chooses to, with his tail, rather than his whole body. See what I mean about? Look at it. Talking about nervousness in a snake. Well, this is Jesse. Very nervous in terms of his body. Not here. Not in this part of him at all. Like, he's a very easy-going snake. But this part, not so good about. And I don't know whether that brain can figure out the rest of this bit of him, to be honest. But when he's down and doing his own thing, he's just beautiful. He's just like any other snake when he's free and got complete control of his body. So even though I know Jess is nervous, I'm not. And I think that's what makes a whole heap of difference with how Jesse is that he knows that I'm not nervous. And I wish that would rub off on him a little bit in this circumstance, but it doesn't. He's just a nervous boy. Just look at this. He's just growing beautifully. Jesse, as I said, he's going to be due for a meal tonight, which I think he's ready for, to be quite honest. He was looking very hopeful when I opened that door, but he recognises instantly that he's not going to be fed, and that I was going in to actually pick him up and get him out, and he was perfectly fine, weren't you, mate? So, and I know I said if you have a nervous snake, there's differences between a nervous snake because you're nervous with them, and you can find some nervous snakes that will bite you, but that is because they don't feel and can cope if you're nervous with them. You've got to be relaxed and calm and not worrying about them being nervous about stuff, because that's when they're likely to decide that they need to become defensive in that situation and tell you, well, I don't feel safe with you, and I can feel that nervous energy coming from you, and I'm nervous enough as it is, so let me go. I can do this all by myself, thank you very much, and I don't want you handling me. I'm having enough nervousness in myself without you making me feel more nervous about everything, thank you. And that's what I believe. So it's okay to have a nervous snake in your care, but don't you be nervous. It's just no good for you or your snake. Try and relax. And I know Jesse quite well, my chubber that he's getting, and I'm going to kind of let him go, and as I do, I will pick you up so that you can see him a bit more once he starts to feel more of his body. I just don't want him going down that way, and he's got this hand kind of tightened up, so I'm trying to bring him back up this way, but so he just grips me more and more and more, but as he does get more of his body relaxed, he will just let go of me. Well, when I say relaxed, as he gets more of a foothold on things himself, he will start to he uses his head very much to grip and gets moving. I mean, he looks so awkward, guys, but that's just the way that Jess is. He's always been like it for so long now. I'm just so used to you going to let go of me, bud. Do you think you might be able to let go eventually? But he's just gripping that iPad totally, and he's just figuring out where he's going to go. That's all. But yeah, don't be nervous of a nervous snake. Jess isn't nervous of me. He's nervous of himself. And if I only realised that, there's nothing to worry about, but nothing's going to happen. You're not going to fall. You're not going to, nothing's going to happen. But I don't think he really understands that. He's just my funny fellow. And I guess I will be forever calling him my funny fellow. He's starting to loosen up a little bit now. I don't want to kind of disturb him at this particular point either, because I don't want him gripping me again. I want him to kind of let go of me. That little tail of his is always trying to find something to grip. It doesn't matter, does it, bud, what it is? I'll bring him back now, and hopefully I won't make him too uncomfortable by moving him back a bit. But there he is. As I said, once he gets himself sorted, not me sorting him. Hang on. I don't want to pull him, but I don't want him going down there either. Buddy, it's up this way. It's okay, bud. You're okay, dude. You're okay. He says I'm going down there. Thank you. It's just go watch that butt end a little bit too. At the moment, you saw me. He's a weird little fellow, my Jess. It's like the top end doesn't coordinate with the back end. He's terrible. Honestly, he's terrible. Come on, dude. Up this way. Up this way, bud. It's okay. Come on, dude. Oh, my goodness. And the thing is with Jesse, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. That's the thing with Jesse. And he's going to get stronger. And of course, doing Jesse one-handed is not my idea of handling Jesse very well for who Jesse is. But, if he was climbing, he is at his most comfortable when he's climbing, not me physically holding him. And I realised that, a very long time ago with Jesse, that he likes to be in complete control of himself, and I have to respect that of him. But I, am of course keeping him down here because I want you guys to see him as well, and I don't want him going up top because I am going to be giving him a feed very soon. And as you can imagine, getting Jesse out from one of those climbing spaces is not particularly easy, though I haven't had too much difficulty doing that with him. I've just learned how to pick him up properly to do that where he feels quite comfortable and comes down. So, I'm not going to, I'm going to spend a little bit of time with him, but I am going to turn off the camera as well, so I can do that with my both hands with him. So guys, I hope you enjoy seeing Jesse. As we know, he is a funny little fellow, and he's starting to get huffy and puffy now, but you take care of yourself and your family, and even your nervous little, well, he's not little, but your nervous little snakes. So, ciao.